Shalom, shalom. All roads lead to the Karagma, aka the MOTB. I'll repeat, all roads lead to the Karagma, aka the MOTB. Giving all praise, honor, and infinite glory unto the Heavenly Father Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honors unto the head apostles of Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well. Shalom unto the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, the men, women, and children, listening and learning from the servants and prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai in the hearty shalom. To the sincere brethren, laboring across the four winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. So this is Brother Ashimoth back at you with another lesson. Lord's will, you find this lesson edifying and informative. This is going to be a MOTB update. And Lord's will, Adon Rathasah, this is a edifying lesson. So this is a article I found on naturalnews.com. This article came out yesterday, March, which is named after the Roman god of war, Mars. And we see Esau Edom declaring war on all fronts, on food, farmers, information, freedom of speech, the truth, and also on cash, which is going to lead to the MOTB being pushed and mandated. The MOTB is the mark of the beast, which is something that's physical, which is in the form of the wallet more or Neuralink, which goes in your hand or in your head. And that's what this is going to lead to. Let's read the header of the article. Canada rolling out social credit system. Citizens' bank accounts linked to obedience scores. And you already have this in place in China. And China is a testing ground for the New World Order. And you already have this in place in countries like Australia, where they have, I believe it's the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, that has this already in play through what's called a debit or credit card that tracks your carbon footprint. And this is rolling out in Canada through what's called the Open Bank Excellence. We'll read a good portion of this article as well. Let's read the header one more time. Canada rolling out social credit system. Citizens' bank account linked to obedience scores. This is gradualism by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai through Esau Edom to fulfill prophecy. This article came out yesterday, March 20th, 2024, the whole year of Jacob's trouble. And all roads lead to the Karagma. Let's get that. This is Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 16th verse. And it reads, and he causeth, that Greek word for causeth, which I go over quite often on this channel because we have new eyes and ears, is the Greek word poeo.
Strong's G 4160. Poeo.
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 And it goes to make, to be the authors of the cause, to make ready. And that's what's happening. Esau Edom is making this thing ready. That well-oiled machine that's going to snare and trap those who are meant to take it. As far as you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Seminole Indians, and you so-called Haitians, and you Israelites who look like the other nations. If you take this, the Lord's going to destroy you, man. And the MOTB, the mark of the beast, I'll just say it. They take the video down, they take the video down. It's not something that's spiritual, it's something that's physical. In the form of the RFID chip or the NFC chip, Walletmore, Neuralink, and other versions that may roll out. And they already have people buying and selling with these things, and they already have the promotion for the miracles that it can do. Easier access to your money. It's a safer way to transact money. Your money can't be stolen. Your information can't be stolen or hacked. It can track this. It can track this. You can do this. You can do that. Those are those miracles. The pseudo miracles that Esau Edom would do and promote. To make ready, to prepare, to acquire, to make a thing out of something. And that's what he's doing. He's making a thing out of this, to constitute, appoint, one, anything, to appoint or ordain, one, that. To ordain, that means to make into law by a decree, Ordain. What's it mean to ordain? Ordain. Bear with me. Yep, to declare one. But I want to get ordained. My phone is being happy. Ordain. Yep, to establish or order by appointment, decree, or law. Or law. Decree. That's something that's going to be made into law. To be the authors of a thing, to bring about, to cause to do, to bring this out, to promote. Wow, to perform, better yet, to a promise. Yep, to make ready. That's what Esau Edom is doing. He's making this thing ready. Back to the precept, Revelation 13 and 16, and he calls it to set up, to make ready, to ordain, to decree. All, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark. And that word mark is the Greek word charagma, which is something that's physical. The RFID and NFC chip. In their right hand, wallet, or on their foreheads, Neuralink. And you have this technology already being used. Revelation 13 and 17, better yet. And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, going into the universal product code system. And when you take this, you become a scannable product in this man's system. You pledge allegiance to the beast system, and you are a product of this man's system. Let's go back to the article. Let's read a good portion of this, and it reads, our neighbors to the north, and this is from naturalnews.com. Our neighbors to the north are implementing a new system called open banking that will link citizens' bank accounts to a new social credit scoring system. In the aftermath, proponents of the new social credit score linked banking paradigm say it will make Canadian banks more inclusive, allowing them to easily access user data on demand while being able to share information with one another. When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. A World Bank partner called Open Banking Excellence, OBE, which originated in the United Kingdom, Europe, is proudly boasting. Esau Edom is also known as the Proud Man. Right now, that it will incorporate social credit scores with people's banking information in Canada, and he calls it. Canadians will likely receive digital cash and identification in a convenient, all-in-one, and inclusive place. Look how they package it up to make it sound so nice and beautiful. It's all about having that fair, more inclusive, more open society, said OBE founder Helen Child, to make sure to use all popular buzzwords to make her project sound like a dream come true for the world. Related, the United Nations is unleashing a global digital compact to create a global social credit scoring system for everyone. And that's that's them saying peace and safety, and under the guise of peace and safety, pseudo miracles and, promotion of this thing, they're going to fool a lot of people into taking it. This is Psalm 64 and 5, and it reads, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Well, who sees you is the hope of the elect. This is, I got it on deck down here, better yet, Matthew 24 and 22. Matter of fact, let's get Sirach 36 and 8, and we'll get Matthew 24 and 22. Sake the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let the prophets declare the wonderful works of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and how he's going to confound you and comfort the hope of the elect, and prophesy against this place, man. And the Lord is taking the time short. We're already literally in the month of April, and these prophecies, are popping like popcorn. Putin threatening Russia and NATO, the United States threatening to leave NATO, through Trump, Trump declaring all these unrighteous decrees that he's going to issue if he's reelected, the implementation of, the order out of chaos through letting all these migrants across the border, constructed chaos, which is going to lead to ultimately, cities being locked down, civil war, martial law. These things are all talked about in the scriptures, man. The Egyptians against the Egyptians, the MOT being pushed bit by bit, the war on freedom of speech, the war on the truth, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. All these things are happening right now, man. The Lord is taking the time short. Matthew 24 and 22. We'll go back to the article, but let's get this while it's hot. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, the Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake. There should no flesh be saved. Because if you leave this nigga Esau Edom in power another 40, 50 years, which we don't have through the Spirit, through faith, we see these things, these prophecies are happening too fast to be here another 30, 40, 50 years. I don't know, we're not here that long. But if you leave Esau Edom in power that much longer, he's going to destroy the whole planet and himself. You fag everybody out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Esau Edom. He's the harbinger of death and is as death and can't keep it home. This dude can't control himself, man. He's spraying the skies with chemicals and wanting to black out the sun and, wanting to just do everything want to be everybody but the Edomites in the movies. You know what I'm saying? He's everybody but Esau Edom, all up in everybody's business, want to know everything about you. And it's just dude is sick, man, But if you leave Esau Edom in power another 30, 40, 50 years, no flesh is going to be saved, It'd just be 8 elite banking families, you know what I'm saying? But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And the Lord is shortening the days and the time for the elect's sake and allowing them to be comforted by the report of the prophets who are declaring the wonderful works of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, and lesson upon lesson. Psalm 64 and 5, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? And that's the mentality of Esau Edom and the wicked elite. You've all known Harari. Proud son of the guns, man. Proud son of the bitches, man. Pardon my Persian. Saying that they don't need the Heavenly Father. They'll make their own rain. They want to be as the Most High through this technology. But they're going to be confounded, man. Psalm 64 and 5 in the Amplified Bible. Slacky. Get some coffee. Psalm 64 and 5 in the Amplified Bible. They encourage themselves in their pursuit of an evil agenda, the New World Order. Cashless society, complete control. That's what this man wants to have. He wants to be as the Most High. They talk of laying snares secretly. They say, who will discover us? Who will discover us? Well, the servants and prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You've been discovered by the prophets, by the report. You've been identified. The culprit has been identified. Let's go back to the article. And it reads, moving towards a cashless society. Revelation 13 and 16 and 17 again. And he causeth both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Just disturbingly, OBE, the Open Bank Excellence, already operates in some 40 different countries, claiming that it aims, Slakia, to create exceptional platforms and content that promotes knowledge sharing, new thinking, and partnerships within the industry. Peace and safety, catalyzing the adoption of open finance and data for better financial inclusion worldwide. Man, they make it sound so good, right? This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 27. But be not fooled. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but the desire of those that keep thy testimonies and afflictions. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I'll just get it. This is Romans 15 and 4. And he reads, for whatsoever things are written aforetime are written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. And we read accounts like what happened to the 3 holy children when they were thrown in the fire by Nebuchadnezzar because they wouldn't worship the golden statue for comfort. We read the account of what happened to Daniel when he was in the lion's den for comfort, and ultimately to reflect on how the Lord came through for our forefathers, the same way he's going to come through for us. Romans 11 and 4. The Lord has reserved 7,000 men that are not going to bow. They ain't with it. Romans 11 and 4. But what saith the answer of the Most High unto him? I reserve to myself 7,000 men. 7 is the number of completion, the complete number of men. Men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. And they're not going to be with it. And they're going to be prophesying against this place, telling you not to take it. And they love their lives, and they love not their lives to death. Revelation 12. Slakia. I'm a little excited. Bear with me. Revelation 12. It's in here somewhere. Yeah. This is Revelation 12 and 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. Because the servants and prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, those that endure to the end, those that are written in the book of life, they're joint heirs of the first dominion, reigning with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Joint rulers, For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. The accuser of the brethren is Esau Edom, which accused them before our power day and night. Revelation 12 and 11. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Coming into the time that we're coming into, the Passover, you need to make sure your spirit's right, so you're covered by the blood of the Lamb. It's a time of self-examination. And the blood and the doorpost of the Passover is representative of you being covered by the sacrifice of our Lord Yahweh Shai. That blood covers you, man. And Adar Rathazah, that blood covers us, man. That's our hope. We're prisoners of hope. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Strive for the truth unto death. Sirach 4 and 28, Now, let's go into the article. And it reads, child's use of the term open society is also disturbing in that this is the ideology championed by the international billionaire George Soros, It implies open borders, no more prisons, and out of control crime without punishment. All of this substantiating progressive changes for the world. How forcing Canadians and others around the world to maintain high social credit scores in order to buy and sell. What? How forcing Canadians and others around the world to maintain high social credit scores in order to buy and sell constitutes inclusivity, and fairness remains unknown. And we know why this is happening, because that system of buying and selling under a social credit score, which is going to lead to the MOTB, is being rolled out right before our eyes. OBE officials and other proponents and other of the construct never really say. Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Who shall see them? The prophets, man. The prophets. This is Psalms 25. I think it's 14. Yeah, Psalms 25 and 14. The secret of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is with them that fear him. The Lord will do nothing, but he revealed his secret unto his servants, the prophets, the mysteries. What Esau Edom is doing. What Esau Edom is thinking in his bedchambers. Just like Elisha was given insight on what the king of Syria was thinking in his bedchambers. The prophets have that type of insight, what the modern day king is thinking in his bedchambers, the wicked elite, and being able to make it plain upon tables to the hopeful elect. So they're in the know. You're already a step ahead in the chess game, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Psalms 25 and 14, the secret of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is with them that fear him, and he will show them his covenant. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him. Back to the article. We'll get a few more points and wrap on up. I think that was pretty much it. Yeah. Under open banking, lenders would directly act. Let me see. That's pretty much it. This pretty much says everything, Yeah, let's get these last three paragraphs. Under open banking, lenders could directly access an individual's banking data so that they can look beyond credit scores. The press explained consumers can also use it to build their credit scores, for example, by providing reliable rent payments. Peace and safety, right? In other words, the goal is to access something beyond just one's credit score in order to determine whether he or she is worthy to participate in the new global economy that the globalists are unleashing. And there was an article that went out, I want to say at the beginning of the month, that they're rolling this out in the UK to where they're going to exclude people who have from society, better yet, under a new system. There's brothers that did videos on it, and brothers have shared that. See if I can find it in my community tab. Let's see if I can find it. Because the elder shared the video that brothers did on this. Let me see if I can find it. Because I've seen brothers do videos on this topic. I may not be able to find it. Let me see. It's all good. If I can't find it, I can't find it. It's all good. But they're rolling this out in the UK, to where they're going to try to exclude people from society. It's like I can't find it. It's all good. I don't want to keep on searching and keep y'all, too much longer. So I got somewhere to be in a little bit. It's all good. I can't find it. It's all good. I want to find it though. It's all good. It's probably way back there. But they're rolling this out in the UK, already. In the European countries, in the EU countries. Keep in mind that Canada is big on prosecuting hate speech, quote unquote. One can only imagine how people found guilty of committing hateful anything will be dinged on their social credit scores, disallowing their participation in anything commerce and finance related. And this is all leading to the MOTB, man. So with that, I'm going to close on out. Esau Edom, he's moving just like prophecy tells us he would move, issuing unrighteous decrees and speaking as a dragon, But ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has given us insight, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and through prophecy of the ending of this thing. It's not going to end well for this guy. And once again, those who take the MOT to the B, you're going to be destroyed. You Hebrew Israelites. I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Seminole Indians, and you so-called Haitians. If you take this, you're going to be burnt up in the lake of fire, which is the nuclear destruction. And the heathen, you take it doesn't matter, because, you're not under the law or under the covenant. But you take it, you're just going to go right into slavery when you're reborn in the kingdom, Thus said the scriptures, thus says the prophecies, thus said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But if you take this, you're a Hebrew Israelite, you join unto this man's system. You become a product of this man's system, Thus you have to be destroyed. So once again, prophecy is moving. All roads lead to the Charagma, and we're in those times, man. So with that, I'm going to close on out. Lord's will you find this lesson edifying. Slack if I was all over the place. But in closing, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, double honors. And to the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach well. Shalom. And to the elders and the elder bishops of Great Millstone as well. Shalom, shalom. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings unto the hopeful elect and a hearty shalom to the sincere brethren laboring across the four winds of the earth, giving diligence to make their calling and election sure. Shalom, shalom. And until next time, next lesson, next live stream, next camp session, shalom, wa, abba, ba. Soon. Shalom.